You don't hate your life. You're just living it so little. Think about that for a second. Most of the time, when people say they hate their life, it's not because they're actually living fully and realizing it sucks. It's because they've minimized everything. They've shrunk their experience of life down to just a few small things: work, eat, sleep, repeat. That's not living, that's existing. And when you exist like that, of course, you're going to feel like you hate it. You're not giving yourself the chance to experience the full range of what life has to offer. You're not chasing anything. You're not feeling the highs and lows. You're not putting yourself in new environments. You're not uncomfortable. You're not excited. You're just numb. And numb looks a lot like depression, boredom, and frustration. But it's not always a mental illness. It's sometimes just under living. See, when you do the same thing every day and nothing makes your heart beat a little faster, your body starts to ask, what's the point? What are we even doing here? What's the goal? And without a goal, without a simulation, without novelty or challenge, your soul goes quiet. Not because it's gone, but because you've stopped feeding it. When was the last time you did something new? When was the last time you scared yourself a little bit? In a good way, like started a new project, or went somewhere alone, or introduced yourself to someone that made your heart race. That's where life is. That's the pulse. That's the blood flow. But we've become so obsessed with comfort that we end up uncomfortable all the time. Isn't that crazy? We think staying safe will protect us, but safety is killing our spirit. I don't mean you should do something reckless or wild just to feel alive. I mean you need to get in touch with yourself again. Start small. Wake up and actually walk outside and feel the air. Go on a walk without your phone. Sit with your thoughts, even if they suck right now. Listen to music and do absolutely nothing else. Read a book, not because you have to, but because you're curious. Write something, dance, talk to someone new, anything. Just do something that makes you feel human. Because if you feel disconnected from your life, chances are you're disconnected from the experience of living. You're not just maintaining things, you're not growing, you're not pursuing, you're not pushing, you're not engaging with your environment, you're not using your body or your voice or your potential, and that creates misery. You don't hate your life, you forgot how big it could be. You forgot how curious you used to be as a kid, how excited you'd get from something small. You forgot how good it feels to wake up and want something. Not needed, just wanted. A goal, a dream, an idea, even the feeling of progress. That little spark when you're getting better at something, even if no one else sees it. Especially when no one else sees it, that's yours. That's a feeling you can build everything from. And you know what? You don't need a big reason to start. You don't need a life overhaul. You just need a spark. One spark, and that's it. People spend their whole lives trying to wait for motivation, But motivation is born from momentum. You want to feel motivated. Start, move, do something, even if it's small. Especially if it's small, go for a 10-minute walk, clean your room, drink some water, make your bed, email that person, brainstorm the idea. Look into something that caught your attention. One thing, then another. Don't let your life shrink to the size of your phone screen. Don't let the algorithm dictate how your days feel. Don't let someone else's idea of success rob you of the beauty of just trying, just being. You don't need to do everything. You just need to do something. Something that reminds you that you're here, alive, capable, curious. That's the start, always. People think happiness is about getting everything right. It's not. It's about feeling connected. Connected to yourself, connected to others, connected to something that gives you energy. That could be art, that could be fitness, that could be community, that could be building something, even if it's not perfect. We're not meant to live life like machines, optimizing for efficiency all the time. We're meant to feel. And if you're not feeling much, no wonder you're doubting everything. Here's something I've learned: you don't fix your life all at once. You come back to yourself in moments, moments where you choose the harder thing, the better thing, the real thing over the easy one, the numbing one. You choose to be awake for your own life. And the more of those moments you stack, the more momentum you build. And that's when everything starts to shift. Slowly at first, then fast, then it snowballs. But you have to start. You have to choose life more. And I don't mean do more, I mean live more, be present more, take up space, say what you feel, try what you've been putting off. Not because you're guaranteed to win, but because that's where life is. In the trying, in the reaching, in the pursuit, in the learning. So, if you're sitting there wondering why everything feels heavy, dull, flat, it's probably not that you hate life, it's probably that you've become a spectator of it and you need to get back in the game, back in your body, back in your power. The smallest decisions are where it begins. What you listen to, what you say to yourself, what you let influence your energy, where you put your time when you're alone. Those are the seeds. Plant good ones, often, and don't expect instant results. Expect growth, expect resistance, expect failure, because that's the part of it. That's what makes it worth something. You earn your joy by fighting for it. You create your peace by protecting it. You build your life by showing up for it, even if it doesn't feel like it's showing up for you yet. You don't wait for a sign, you become the sign. So, here's the truth: your life is waiting on you, not someone else, not the perfect job, or the right timing, or the approval. Just you, your choice to live more, to wake up to what's right in front of you, to stop sleepwalking through days and start actively living them, to realize that your life isn't over, it's just haven't been fully lived yet. And that's exciting. That's not something to be afraid of. That's something to honor. You still have time. You still have so much life left to feel. So don't run from the discomfort. Let it guide you. Let it remind you that you're still here in the game. You're still capable of creating something beautiful, even if it's messy, even if it's slow, even if no one claps. Because the real reward is you feeling alive again.